Come on, Gavin, put the song on.
I'm thinking on. Hang on.
The highest stealth I can roll is 34.
So I could come close. So in other words, if I got expertise in stealth, I'd be able to see you most of the time.
Yeah.
And I would not be able to miss anything. Gavin,
Oh,
all
no,
right,
you-
I'm gonna need you. I'm
Sure.
Gavin. All right, I'm gonna need you to make perception. No, you're not. Right.
How do I edit my profile picture?
If I recall correctly,
You
actually
have to go into your
have-
character sheet.
you need to hit
And
edit.
yep, and then hit edit right at the top.
Okay, I did that, and I thought it saved, but for some reason maybe. Do you guys see the new one?
I see it on your little icon. We may have to refresh for it to show the
Okay, okay.
on your little thing, like on the little profile at the bottom. But
Oh no, it's still showing. the
it's
profile
it's
page.
still showing.
There's two spots for that actual picture. I'm just trying to remember where the second part was.
I remember you had to do mine, and now there's 2 Leos in the selection.
Yeah,
thingy.
I remember it's pain to change those.
Yeah, well, we can do it after then. In that case.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
So when last we left our crew, you guys had finally started the new arc and traveled to Yokura, the capital of the 4th province and May's home. No.
That's the best I could get, by the way, to Shar.
Wow, okay.
Oh no.
That's not bad.
That's actually pretty good. I actually like that a lot.
He's like a mix of like Wednesday and.
Yeah, I was
Like
gonna say,
Wednesday and like a woman in
Something
like
like
a cowboy movie.
an Annie Oakley
Yeah.
sort of situation.
yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
kind of like it.
Yeah, me too.
Might as well use it here, I guess. Okay.
This is the cast for the live action. Live action D&D.
So,
Make a version of Core then. That's the real test.
oh yeah, we gotta get
That
a
would-
we gotta get
that would be
core.
the real test.
It doesn't. It never. I tried before. It never wants to do 4 arms.
Yeah, I know. I was also having problems trying to get a good one when I tried it a few times.
But after you guys arrived in Yokura, you met May's dad. You also learned about some of the stuff going on. You know that Mara is kind of out doing an investigation of her own, and she'll be back in a few days, and she told you all to solve what's going on, which appears to be shadows kidnapping people in the night.
Yay, Shadow is kidnapping people. Wait, why is Shadow kidnapping people?
And whispers of an Oni. What did the music stop?
Like
That's
so
clear. Yeah.
I don't know why you just ended the music.
Not playing on my end.
We hear it, Gavin. Isn't all that matters?
I mean, I want to hear
Hear
it.
it.
I want to make
I
sure
don't
it's
hear it.
working.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's working.
It's not working for me either. I don't
You know, a lot of things don't work for you, Ellie.
Shut up.
Anyways,
Oh,
I
God.
may have to log out in a bit. Log out and log back in. It's been giving me trouble. So you guys you met with the council member as well as the guild master. You met with May's childhood friend, who is now a cleric of the temple, and you all got some kimonos and met
I didn't get a kimono.
I didn't get a kimono.
Well, you two.
I don't think I did either.
I don't remember. What did you two go off to do?
Well, I went to follow Core, and I think Core wanted to observe the architecture.
Yep.
Ah, that's right. Oh,
I
when
didn't
you
want a
guys met,
kimono.
you know,
I listen. My
No.
prompt was a suit of metal armor with 3 eyes on its metal helmet and 4 arms protruding out from the side of its body, and this is what he gave me.
It looks like I'm from
Close enough.
Eldritch Horror on the left one.
but
You look good,
we're
Core. Yeah.
I love your beat. Very good.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah,
I had it
kind of
on.
like the
I had it
face
on
on the left one.
temporarily.
Hmm.
Make
Yeah,
everyone
kind
feel
of
more.
like
Make everyone
go
feel
ahead.
more comfortable when the pandemic is going on, since I'm actually immune to it and you living creatures are not.
yeah, it's like the like
It,
doctor.
it looks like it should. It looks like he should be in a
Mhm.
Doctor Who like episode, like an old Doctor Who episode.
Yeah,
But we picked. Let's pick up with Core and Sachi since they kind of went off on their own while the others went shopping. What are you two doing?
I mean, again, I was just following Core, so really, it's what's Core doing?
Like I said, I was going to see the architecture, I guess. I don't entirely remember.
Well, the best
I
way
think
to
there was some.
describe it.
There was like something that interested me that I was going to do as well. I just don't remember what.
Yeah. But as far as the architecture goes, best way to describe it, very Japanese, like very that brick, kind of that triangle shaped roof that is very common here. Very nice art, very pleasant architecture. It's very even though you're in a city, it feels almost like you're in kind of like it's almost like you're in a suburb or a small town, even though there's a lot of people here, and it's weirdly quiet.
Or enjoys quiet until the point, unless of course there's the lack of, until he gets bored with the lack of smithing hammers. Then he's tempted to create his own.
Well,
Oh,
you actually do hear the smacking of hammers.
Someone must be disciplining a child.
No, that's not what's happening. Let me find just the information. There it is. No, wrong folder. Give me just a sec, because there is actually a blacksmith here. So, as you've been wandering around, you found a shop that you see this large forge, and you see two people. One that appears to be a male wood elf with dark hair, tied back, and a headband around his head just to try to keep any hair out of his work. He is currently hammering down what looks like a katana. And you see as well this large rhinoceros beetle person who is kind of looks to be melting metal inside of the forge currently. And you realize looking at the metal that they're working with, mithril, which you would know considering your
Yeah.
armor as well as May's armor is made of it.
I forgot. Did I make that? Did I make the armor, or did I have or contract it out for someone?
You had help from Ella back in Novastone. You
yes.
you
don't
ended
bring
up
up that
making it
name in front of me, Gavin.
Sorry.
Wait,
maybe
why? What
you did.
happened?
Wow,
You wanted to recruit an NPC that you guys had met, but another party for another game I'm running Scoop her up. We're good.
Damn.
I want to use message on Ella.
You want to use sending?
I want sending. That's what it is. Yes.
Well, we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah. Let Core do his thing.
Core, yeah, Core. They seem to be working with a bit of mithril. You see various different suits of armor that appear to be made of mithril. There. And you see a sign that says the Folded Blade.
I shall walk up. Greetings, fellow smiths. I see you're working with quite a bit of mithril there. Is this a common, or is this quite common in these parts?
The wood elf stop. Yes. There's a large amount of mithril found in the nearby mountain that we mine and use to make various armor, weapons, anything else that we might need. It's also very good for our city here because it's a lighter metal. It doesn't weigh the trees down as much as, like, say, full-on iron.
Yes, it is quite a much more useful metal. I completely agree with it. Completely agree with that. I would definitely. Would you happen to know where I might procure some of this?
The beetle, the beetle man points towards, and you see, like, there's about 3 different mountains, and he points towards the largest one. That one there, while it is dangerous, it has a very large cache of mithril found within it.
Very good. Thank you very much. Any more specifics on that, or is it just simply several mines that, or does that mountain just simply host several mines all over the place?
Well, there are several mines, but we haven't been able to get to the biggest cache of mithril, thanks to legends of an Oni recently. People have been dying when they go up there to try to mine, but we haven't been able to get more of it.
Oh, that's so sad that we can't get to that mithril. Very well, thank you. Good day.
Good day. And
Okay.
Sachi you're right behind Core.
I love it. I love it. There's just absolutely no pause to, yes, a lot of people have been dying because of an Oni. Yes, it's so sad that we can't get to that mithril.
So Sachi, are you wanting to actually in-game cast sending?
Yes.
Okay. 25 words.
You son of a bitch! You betrayed me! And now the storm chasers must suffer because of your sins. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you in court.
I'm sorry, I got an offer. I've got some things going on right now. I might be back in Novastone at some point. Sorry you feel that way. Have a good day. Bye.
Well, that was very cordial.
It should have been, hi, you've reached Ella. I'm not available to answer your sending right now. If you'd like to leave a message, please call again at a later time.
A voicemail. The artificer somehow programmed a voicemail in their head.
Yeah, that was very cordial, Bella. I still hate her guts, but I feel a little bit less. A little bit okay. A little more okay now.
Cora will look back to Sachi. So, there was something about us destroying an Oni or something out there, right?
Is that where we keep forgetting for some reason? But sure,
Well,
an Oni. Or are we gonna,
well,
we have to kiss the Oni, right?
I'm not sure, but as far as I know, I don't really care about the Oni, but the Oni is apparently holding on to a large stash of useful large stash of mithril, which will be very useful for what I'm planning on building.
And what are you planning on building?
My ultimate creation, of course.
You're like human child or something like that, or it's
I'm just, you know what? For simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna call my ex machina.
ah.
Dang, what
Basically,
happened?
yes.
I can't believe she became your ex.
My God.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
Good one.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, that's cool. I don't. Okay, cool. If it's your ex machina, I'm all about it. I don't know if I can help. If I can help, feel free to ask me. Uh, Leo and I are on a little bit of a break, a permanent break, I would say. So I think, looking for greener pastures.
Very well. I believe we'll find some grass down below as well. You can try and look for those. But I always thought that cats were carnivorous.
Feed out. Put something in my mouth. I'll probably ingest it.
Very well. Let's go find out. Let's go find the other meat bag companions.
Yeah.
They're useful for helping kill things faster.
I guess we go back to the inn. What's like the hub we're staying at? The restaurant?
You're staying. Yeah, you guys are staying at Lean Udon Me, which is May's father's restaurant. Let me look for his name. I need to keep this in. Okay, Norn Moonrise.
Norm.
Yeah, that in the chat. I remember.
Not to be confused with Norman. Mace.
I might have been inspired by that. I wanted to give him a more D&D sounding name, though.
Oh yeah, no, makes sense.
I don't remember what the mother's name is.
Isn't Norm like a girl's name?
Yeah,
So
I think
technically her
Caroline.
mother's.
It is.
Yes,
Wait.
it is Caroline. You're right.
Wait. Then what's
Yeah,
Don's?
but
What's
no.
Don's mom's name then?
Johanna.
Oh,
Johanna.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice memory, you guys.
I might be a little obsessed with Pokemon.
Nah, he's just cheating. He's looking it up.
No, I am not.
No, that's right. You had a crush on Dawn for a while, so I guess you would know more about it.
Well, do you guys know Ash's mom's name?
Yes.
Doubt.
I literally.
Delia.
Didn't I ask you guys what her fucking Japanese
Yeah, we
name
had
is?
we
and
had
I
this
told you?
conversation last time.
Yeah.
That's
Hanako?
right, you did tell me.
Yeah.
Hanako, I believe. Why I remember that out of all of them, I don't know.
I don't know.
Did a lot of them have H names now I think about it?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hikari.
Hanako,
Hikari, Haruka,
Haruka.
Hanako. Misty's was Kasumi, so nope.
Iris was Iris.
Mm-hmm.
Was
I don't know
Iris
what
actually
Serena was.
Iris in Japanese?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Weird. I feel like. Hang on. That
Yeah.
doesn't-
It seems like H's were common, but then when you start listing them off, it's like, no, there's just like 3 or 4 of them.
Huh. That's weird. That it's actually Iris.
Weird.
Weird. Oh, Serena is just Serena.
Shut the fuck
Serena.
up, Allie.
Okay.
Serena.
Serena.
Said it.
Let's see. That was Mallow.
I
Mal.
think it was just Mallow.
No, it's Mao. It's M-A-O.
Mao? Oh.
Mao Zedong.
Anyways, moving right along. You guys the two of you probably get back to the shop about the same time as the rest of the party. And if I recall, the people you guys brought with you besides Celine, you brought your Dragonborn, and you brought Plunk and Azalea.
Yes.
We've had Clunk's True Love as well, exactly.
And I
Yeah,
also
you guys
brought,
did.
and I also brought Jewel and Sapphire.
How did that end? Did he ever come back to talk to?
Yes, I brought him back.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. We'll say that that stuff, some of that stuff happened off screen.
He already has
Um,
like 50 children. It's only been an hour.
Whoa.
but May, your dad appears to be, at this point it is getting into the evening, and it looks like your dad is starting to close up shop when you head in. Oh, welcome back. Did you guys find anything that you were looking for?
Come from love, and we found these nice kimonos. We also got some more information on the potential disappearances. It looks like it might be from an Oni in the mountains, so we're gonna go investigate that at some point.
Might wanna, if it is the Oni of legend, your friend, and he kind of indicates you, Core, might want to be careful. I've heard the Oni in particular that lives in the mountains around here has a weapon that damages objects and creatures made of metal much
gonna
more
say,
hard than
when you
others.
simply say that it damages objects, that would apply to me because I am not merely an object. But if it damages constructs as well, we'll have to defeat him so I can use this on things that think they're Warforged. Plus, he apparently also I've also discovered that he is hiding away a very large cache of Mithril, which will be very useful for me.
Core, I won't even make you roll Arcana because I think you would actually know this. He's likely describing adamantine.
What's that?
Hello.
So, Core, you would know that adamantine armor prevents critical hits from hitting you, but but with adamantine weapons, they believe they do critical hits on objects, or they do double damage. It's one of those two.
Yeah, I don't remember what it does in 5th edition.
Whenever an adamantine weapon hits an object, and in this case, I am going to count constructs. The hit is a critical hit. So, for core, so let's say somebody with an adamantine weapon hit core, it would automatically be a critical hit if they can get a hit on him.
Oh, then I'll just have to wear him as armor, and then I don't have to worry about him because he'll try and crit me all the time, and I will say, "Haha, I'm adamantine. You cannot crit me."
That's not how that works.
That is exactly how it works.
No, that's not.
Core says this is how it works, and thus it is, and thus it is. I mean, it is
So,
good.
well,
I have a question for Norn.
sure. What can I help you with, Farina?
Yes, well, has there been any rise in murders in the city?
Murders? Let me roll a free check.
At least
Actually, he actually got a pretty decent roll. There were a few murders a few months back. Some soldiers got taken out by these. It looks like Kappa. May, you would know this legend. You're the only one who would know. Kappa are large turtle-like creatures that have these lily pads on their head.
Okay.
only May would know that.
Would May tell Farina what Kappa are?
Me.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Okay.
Large turtle.
Speak
Yeah.
up! I can't hear you. What? What the fuck's a kappa?
That is their large turtles with lily pads on their heads.
There's a large turtle right next to us. A large dickhead. Look at him.
I mean, they looked
With
very
lily pads
from
on
my
their head.
from what I heard, they looked similar to your friend here actually.
I see the racism
Yes,
is
well,
lost upon our what's it called,
Pot calling the kettle
our
black.
interpretation
Don't
of
give
Japan.
me that. Don't give me that.
Well, we already know you're racist, man. That's
Racist
what's the
against
start. That's what since day one.
racist against halflings.
It's not racist against halflings. It's they're thieves.
Is it really possibly racist against half humans?
Or whatever, the small guys.
They did send a hitman after us for no real reason.
I know. After trying to commit assisted suicide, and then they blame us for it, and then suddenly they try to kill us. They really are not nice people.
Mr. Norm, sir, what's your opinion on halflings as a whole?
They're not a whole. They're only half.
Is that
aren't
really-
we getting off track a bit?
Don't we always get off track? Alright, what are we doing? We're gonna fight the Oni? We're banging the Oni? How do you fix an Oni?
Well, according to you, we banged the Oni, so probably that.
Okay. Has anybody banged an Oni before, Norn?
He's kind of a little like red, but he's kind of chuckling a little bit.
I mean, isn't
Well,
that how May was born? Wasn't she born from an Oni or something?
No. No. She actually appeared on my doorstep during a full moon.
So she could have came from enemy. Sorry.
Potentially
werewolf?
Onis. Maybe
I'm more likely to believe that she came from the goddess Salune.
So you didn't bang a goddess to have May.
No, not necessarily. My understanding with Asmar is they're born a little bit uniquely depending upon the deity that has them.
What do you mean, not necessarily?
Well, there are some gods or goddesses that like to get physical with mortals, but there are some that it's more on an intellectual or a spiritual level.
Maybe
Right.
while you were like sleeping or distracted, she stole the recipe from you, and then that's how she was born.
What?
It's okay as a man to admit you were taken advantage
Oh my
of.
God.
You can say something.
Okay,
We're
we're
not.
getting
No,
off track now. So yes. Thank you for telling us about Kappa. I guess that's good information. Thank you.
So it's a Kappa or an Oni? What are we doing?
Sounds
I've
like we're gonna go kill every
seen
non-human,
that.
non-sentient thing up in the mountains and murder it.
No, we're not gonna. I thought the whole point was not kill Leo's brothers.
No, we're gonna kill the Oni and kill the. If my brothers are the Kappas, I guess we kill them.
Duh,
Leo,
I
roll
get
me
it.
an intelligence check.
Your brothers were the Kappas. I get it now.
Surely my brothers are the Kappas, if they're not that stupid to just put lily pads on their head.
Okay. You rolled an 8, so I'll let you think that.
Right. Well, you know what? You just carry on with that.
Yeah, Leo, I don't think you should bang the Kappas, personally speaking.
I don't think so either. I think we should kill him. That's it.
Sweet home Alabama. I'm sorry, I couldn't read that.
Listen, we came all this way for your brothers, Leo, and now you're saying we should just kill them?
Because now we're stuck saving the town. We gotta figure out these shadow things and kill the Oni and figure out what the hell's going on.
We don't really need
Maybe
to
the
worry about
Kappas aren't even them.
We don't really need to save the town. We just need to get rid of the Oni so we can get access to the Adamantine and Mithril.
Yeah, and the Kappas
I
were
mean,
like a murder
and
from.
by the sounds of it, the town will be saved kind of as a side quest type situation.
The Kappas just
See?
murdered some guards a few months ago. Who cares?
What are we getting paid for this? Why did we even take this stupid ass job?
Yes. Well, the
If
point
you
is
recall, Mara told you guys
I didn't ask you, narrator.
yes. The point is that Mara's information is correct, that the Leo's brothers are here. We just need to be on the lookout, I guess.
Okay. Well, what time is it right now?
It's probably about 8 o'clock at night.
Well, the moon's out. The Onis are hunting. Kappas are capping. Let's go get them.
And besides, it's not like nighttime's useful for anything. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
take it
mean-
back. It is quite useful for smithing in peace and quiet.
We don't need a
How
short
exactly are you going to go hunting?
Walk around. Eventually may find something.
rest. Yeah, how do we know where to go?
Okay, has Oni been attacking any places in particular?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Have the Onis been attacked? Has it attacked any place? Like, has it been favoring any place in particular?
Leone hasn't. Leone has just been seen in the distance. It hasn't actually come to the city.
Okay.
It only sends the shadows to kidnap people.
Okay. Well, where are the shadows?
They appear during the night, typically.
And you said they typically take children?
They can take anybody of any ages, but they seem to favor humans.
Human children.
Very well. We shall find some human children to use as bait.
We have 3 with us.
No, we're not.
I
gonna
love how I
have-
say people of all ages, but you go straight to human children.
They're easier to control. I mean, you just give them some
Yes.
candy, and they do basically whatever you want.
Yes, you're going to go. So you're going to go up to some parents, and be like, "We're going to use your children as bait."
We
No,
have
no,
we
no.
have we have like
I
we have
imagine that's going to go really well.
we have like three
Why would I
dragon
ask the
dragon
parents?
children
I'm not.
that could
Why
hold their
would I
own.
ask the parents? I don't care what the parents think. I'm not asking them to be the bait. I'm asking the kids to be the bait.
Saying I can use reduce on who's human here? Farina. Farina, I'll do reduce on you. You'll seem as though you were just a little babe, a little child. And then once the shadows get in here, bam, we jump them.
Reduce only left.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's go with that before Cole gets any more ideas.
Note the idea was the idea of actually like, oh, familial love and all that. Completely foreign. It's like I'm asking the kid. Why am I going to ask the parents?
Oh wait, did reduce only last for a minute? Maybe we shouldn't do reduce.
Yeah, it would only. That's not a bad idea, but
I
Well,
mean,
You
I have a potion. Of, yeah,
about
that's
disguise?
permanent.
Does anyone have a? How about just someone cast disguise self?
I don't have that.
Do we have small children with us?
We have Celine.
No.
I could have had this
You
guy's
have
self, but I
a-
didn't take it.
Dragon child. if
Celine's a
you-
dragon. She could hold her own.
No, Celine has polymorph. My dragon can't polymorph.
Nor can mine. Neither are mine.
Celine, don't you want to be bait for the shadow people, and then we're gonna kill the shadow people in your honor?
See?
Celine.
You see,
I-
she's just absolutely
I
silenced
think
and
we should
awestruck.
sacri-
But yes,
I think but you're technically a teenager, so you would be close enough as well.
How am I technically? I'm in my 20s. I'm 22.
You look like a teenager.
No, I'm taller than your mother. Wait, how tall is me?
How tall is May?
Pretty tall.
That's not an answer. Pretty tall isn't a height.
Taller than you.
Give me a number. Jesus fuck. She doesn't even
Five-
your mother doesn't even know her own fucking height.
5'8".
Okay, I'm 5'8" in a quarter.
I feel like you're just saying that. How tall is the how tall is
Like
Dot's
5'4".
actually?
Like 5'4".
she hasn't actually put in her height.
Oh, well, I'd say 5'4". Well, how tall is Slim?
Let's see.
Lean
She's
would be a child, so she'd be about 3 foot.
See? Don't you want to be part of this fucking group, Celine? Don't you want to fucking kill people?
I already have.
Who?
I blew some breath onto some people and they died.
Were those orcs? Were you there for the orc battle?
Yes.
Ah, good times, good times.
You guys have had a habit of bringing bringing me children into battle.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cor wouldn't know any better. He's technically just a child.
Oh, Cor's a child, not human, but close enough.
Yep, he is a mere 9 years old.
Cor,
And
go outside.
And
Go
6'9", 310 pounds.
Go
Probably more.
outside and wait for the shadow people.
He's probably more than 310 pounds now since I've added armor and stuff onto him. All right, let's increase that. We're now 360.
Jesus.
How about we all go in separate directions outside? We break up the party and then see what happens.
I feel like it's always a bad idea to split up like that.
What, do you have another fucking plan? Listen, I try to enlist your fucking daughter, but she's not helping. So what else do you want us to do?
I'll just
If
start
we-
petting Sapphire and Jewel.
We could just go trudging through the mountains and
If
see
we
what we
did
find.
if we did have Celine go, we would have to keep close eye and make sure
Yeah,
we
no
were
shit. We
able
would
to
be
follow.
yes, we would be like near, not too near, but enough to the point where Celine, could attract unwanted attention. Well, wanted in this situation, attention.
Look,
I mean,
Farina's kind of
Celine, do you want to try it?
a human,
I'm
and she's like 20 years old, so that's close enough.
I mean, if
I,
I
I
could
do
make
I
a
do have like
suggestion-
potions of like age and regress age. So
Are those permanent potions or temporary?
Yep, permanent.
Mm.
I mean,
some are temporary, some are permanent.
the table doesn't say, but I'm gonna assume that age is permanent.
I'd have to look.
Almost certainly.
But,
is.
but again, like I
kinda-
have like multiple of them. You could just like
Norn kind of speaks up. If I may,
Hey,
they
that's your
come.
daughter's name.
You are not May though.
If I might suggest, though, from my understanding, they attack in the middle of the night. So you all still have a few hours. Probably
Okay.
wouldn't be a bad idea to try to get some sleep before they get here.
Or get some children.
I don't think that's wise. You might get arrested.
Hmm.
look. I'll anticipate. Like, that's fine. Like they go
Yeah.
after humans. If they're going after humans and human children specifically, although I didn't say specifically human children, but right.
Yeah, Norn, you specify human children, so this is kind of your fault here.
No,
But,
you said
but
any
anyway,
teenager, right?
like Farina's close enough that you could mistake her for like a teenager or something. So
Yeah, just a taller teenager. I think this works. You're human.
yeah, but
All right. Well, we got a couple hours to kill until I guess until the attack starts.
Should we get a short rest? Prepare.
I mean, you guys haven't actually. I think the only thing that you guys have used is thought to use a spell.
I did.
Like one spell, so like technically you guys are like fully rested.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've lost like 5 health, but I have 8 temporary HP. I don't know where I got where I lost 5 health from.
Where did you get the temp HP?
From me. if I had to assume.
Probably yeah.
Well, okay, temporary HP disappears after a long rest.
Well, and my damage would have disappeared from a long rest as well. So since I still have my damage, I still have my temp HP.
You can take you can have your max HP back. You just gotta get rid of the temp HP.
Considering I have 8 temporary HP and I have
No,
lost
get rid
5
of the
health.
temp HP. No, no, get rid of it.
Oh. Do I have to?
Yes.
Fine.
So he tells you guys that he has 5 rooms upstairs, including his own. So depending upon how you guys want to room, while you guys are waiting.
My old bedroom's still the same though, right?
Oh yeah, one of them is May's old bedroom. So like, if you want to describe what your bedroom would have looked like, May.
Oh, that'd be, of course, if she lets people inside of it.
That's true. Would May have shown
Yeah.
any of the others her bedroom besides Celine?
Would she? I don't know.
I don't know. We're asking you.
Maybe. Yeah, she'd show them.
Okay.
It'd be kind of dark. The ceiling would be full of stars. So that glow.
Aw. There's like a little
Yeah, that's pretty
desk.
nice.
There's a little chair.
Yeah. Cute little bed.
Some old
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
It's
can I,
very
like,
clear she has not lived here in a while.
Can I roll like investigation or something?
It does.
What are you trying to investigate?
No, just like if something sticks out, something noteworthy.
Are you trying to find like a
Maybe.
diary or something?
Okay, I read the diary.
You're assuming May kept a diary.
I would have to assume yes.
So, you guys have the 5 rooms. So if you guys want to, kind of like, how do you guys want to like prepare, or do you guys want to like split up between the rooms and such, or what do you guys want to do?
I send a message to Leo,
Okay.
I'm standing right here with you.
and I send a message to Leo.
Well, the message basically allows Sachi to talk with you without like anyone else hearing.
And I say, go fuck yourself.
We could just walk outside or said that out loud, Sachi.
I said what I said.
So
Mm.
I'm leaving this up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
It's kind of chill. I mean, not much to do in this little restaurant.
Sachi, you want to come
I'll take a
outside for a minute?
I don't want to go anywhere near you, Turtle. No, not Turtle Boy. Leo. I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh, drop the turtle boy.
Ain't no Turtle Boy.
Uh-huh.
You had your chance, and just like everything else, you've pushed away the people who love you the most.
I don't think I did at all.
You don't even care about your own fucking brothers.
I do. That's why we're here to find them.
Yeah, and you want to fucking kill them.
I didn't say I want to kill them. I said I want to kill the Kappas. I'm just assuming that they're not same.
I'm pretty sure the Kappas. Oh, what a coincidence! The turtles we're looking for. There's also Kappas that are fucking terrorizing this poor village.
Find out when we get there.
Also, aren't you and Frina like fucking childhood friends? Don't you want to like reconcile?
I don't remember any of that now.
What? Yeah, you guys grew up in fucking.
We didn't know we were childhood friends until we got there and saw the picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't you want to fucking fucking remember the good old times or something?
We were like 5. There's no good old times.
I mean, I don't remember anything either. So.
I haven't pushed anyone away, Sachi. I don't know what you're talking about, number one.
All you've ever done is push people away.
How?
Push me away.
How?
By betraying my trust, by teaming up with that scumbag subscriber.
We're not teamed up.
Since you're not teamed
Any
up.
more than you are.
I don't want anything to fuck. He's scum. He's worse than scum, and he's listening to this too.
You're just talking and have no proof of anything. You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about, her boy. You know, for once I'm actually seeing you for what you truly are. Maybe you're the Oni. Huh? You're thinking about
I mean,
that?
I'm not as logical as Core, but I'm so logical. I'm not just talking at my cat ass.
It's half cat, half cat ass, half human ass.
There are no negatives to what's going on.
Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself.
If there become negatives, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, there's not.
Yeah, we'll be in the middle of that bridge when that fucking bridge collapses.
I'll be fine. I have slow fall.
No.
Alright, what's all the other scumbags doing right now?
That's a good question. Core, Marina, May, what are you guys doing?
I think I'm just gonna start walking around the town, getting an idea of the layout of the town.
Um,
I mean, I'm at full spells, so it's not like I need to actually rest.
so it's getting really dark right now. I don't think you have dark vision.
No, but are there no lampposts or anything around?
There are some lanterns, but it's dim lighting, is what I'm
Oh.
saying.
Well, in that case, I shall utilize. Where is it? The light crystal that is implanted into my forehead that casts the light. That has basically an on-knife light cantrip.
Okay. So
So basically, I can just simply create my own light.
we'll get back to core, as it seems like the party is splitting itself up, and that always works out.
You said that they don't attack until later at night.
Karina, May, what are you two doing?
And I'll just pick any room for now and just have a quick rest, I guess.
Okay. So Karina goes to take a little bit of a nap. May?
It's you said it's only 8, right?
I mean it's 8. It's probably about 8 o'clock. Well, it's probably closer to 9 o'clock at this point.
Okay, so we got 3 hours. I want my daddy to spend some quality time with Celine, so they can get
Okay.
to know each other more. Yeah, I want us to
So
have some family bonding a little bit.
so uh I'd say the three of you go into your old room and pulls out one of your old books. Um and called The Child of the Moon. It's about a little girl who was born of the moon and went to spread her light throughout the land for everyone to see. And not making a whole story on the spot, but
Celine's just listening intently.
yeah, Celine is like listening very intently, but she's also starting to fall asleep. She
Aw.
is he is she is falling asleep in his lap, and
Aw,
eventually he
my
is
little baby.
he reminds me of you from when you were little.
Oh, she's a little sweetheart. I love you.
Didn't expect you to follow the same single parent route as I did.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either. She just came to me one day when I was
You get random
when I was
potions.
yeah, pretty much. You know, didn't expect it. A little gamble. But yeah, I'm very thankful for it though.
So I have to ask, what's your intent? This group seems to be kind of a strange one.
Oh
What
yeah.
why do you travel with them? Like what are your reasons for doing that?
You know, after the things I've seen, I ask myself that every day.
Don't like the way
But
the turtle talks to you.
yeah,
Or
he
sorry,
can
or
be
the
like
Tabaxi girl.
Okay, well, not there, not there, not there.
You're not there.
Not there.
that.
Haven't seen that to me. Okay.
But yeah, I know Leo's has a tough time getting along with me for some reason. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm hoping me giving back that dagger, we can reconcile our differences and actually become friends, maybe. I don't know yet, but that's what I'm hoping.
Cor has never once given you a reason not to become his friend, except for the reason he does not know what a friend is.
So what has Sachi done to piss off her dad, by the way?
No, it's that he doesn't like the way you guys kind of talk to May. He's protective of his daughter.
I have not been insulting her in front of him.
In front of
The man is the key word.
I'm not wrong though.
well,
He
if he
just feels
gives
the
you any
vibes,
trouble,
and I get it.
if he gives you any trouble, Dad'll have to kick his butt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Daddy. I always know I can count on you.
And he gives you this hug. I haven't gotten a full deal like this in a long time. I almost don't want to let you go.
Oh, I'm about to cry. It has been so long. I missed you.
I missed you too. And he squeezes you tight. But so as far as the other three, Clunk, Azalea, and Thalia, they kind of all nap as well. Rena. It's been a couple of hours past. And you're still kind of napping.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Trying to remember which one. Give me just a second. I think it might be this one.
Oh, interesting. Wow, this got very grim very quickly.
You're breathing just softly. And it's just very peaceful. Then your breathing kind of stops. And you feels like a hand wrapping around your throat and around your mouth. Your
Right.
eyes open up and the room is dark. Well, the room dark, and you see what looks like a hand made of shadow and this arm wrapping around you. You see another one wrapping around your waist. And you realize this shadowy creature is enveloped you. And you are currently grappled.
Okay.
What do you
I,
want to do?
I'm what exactly?
You're currently like wrapped up. They've got you restrained at the moment.
Okay. Well.
And you notice the same thing, and you kind of look and you see Thalia, Clunk, and Azalea have also been grabbed.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't have my weapons, obviously, but or would I? I am an assassin.
That's up to you.
I guess I wouldn't have my guns, but I would still have a dagger close by.
Yeah, I would agree.
and well, I guess I attempt to break free. But
Roll me a roll me a strength check.
yeah, that's
Athletic.
strength. Oh, what?
Roll me an athletic check. Okay. Unfortunately, you matched. You try to break something. As the longer this thing holds you, it feels like it's starting to drain your strength. And let's see, this would be where damage.
What?
That's a natural 20. Hey. So that would be Karina, you take 14 points of damage, necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 2 temporarily.
Okay.
You don't have to reduce it on your cheat, just keep like a separate track. So like whatever your
Okay.
actual so like that would basically you have a 12 normally, you're now down to a 10.
Okay. Uh, mm, Thinking what else I could use right now.
And as like it continued to drain you and you feel weaker, it's like starting to wrap you up more and more. And then suddenly you hear and you see your raven pawing at this thing, and it kind of looks up and it starts flapping in its face. You now have advantage to try to break out.
Okay.
And I will give it
Still with
disadvantage.
athletics, I guess.
Uh, roll me for this. I'm gonna say roll me a dexterity check. Check, not save.
Oh, yeah.
Even better.
Okay, you as this thing is now kind of frantically moving about, you manage to pull yourself out, and you look
What
at this
was
and you
this?
realize it is just a full figure of shadow.
Hmm.
And we'll get back to you in just a moment.
Yeah. How much damage did that take?
You took 14 points of necrotic damage. Sachi and Leo, you two have been continuing to talk outside.
Piece of shit turtle boy.
Stupid fucking cat. You know, sure stuff.
Just 1 second, I need to. What is your what of your Sachi
14.
and Leo? What are your passive perceptions?
19.
Leo, you said 19.
Yeah.
Sachi.
14.
18. Just hey. Sachi, you were just still kind of angrily ranting at
You
Leo.
piece of shit motherfucker. You.
Leo, you start to see Sachi's shadow move, and it starts to rise up behind her. And then it suddenly goes to grab her. What do you do?
Swing.
Okay. You swing. Okay. Sachi, suddenly Leo swings a fist at you. Right, and you kind of, and I'll say you duck out of the way. Then you suddenly see him punch into a shadow.
What the hell is that?
And you notice a shadow behind Leo. That is going to go for him while he's distracted. Go ahead and roll damage for me, Leo. Hey. So normally your punches do a lot with your gauntlet. For some reason, the punch kind of almost feels like you're punching a marshmallow. As the damage you did is halved. And oh wait, sorry, not halved. It is halved for the lightning.
Okay.
But I just remembered that your gauntlet is technically a magical weapon. So that would be, you kind of punch and the lightning doesn't seem to do much to it, but the fist actually you kind of like punch through this shadow Sachi's head. Starts to form back around your fist, but then let's see, what's your AC?
22.
22. Give me a second. That is 22 on the dot. I rolled an 18 on the die.
Lovely.
All right. Suddenly you were punched by a shadow turtle from behind, and you take 10 points of necrotic damage, and you feel your strength start to ebb away as your strength score goes down by 1.
Sachi, I protected you. This is what I get for it. You safe?
Oh, but he didn't fucking prompt me to fucking do anything.
Go back to you guys in just a moment. 4. You're still
Okay.
out and about.
Yep.
Um, what's your passive perception?
23.
Okay. As you're walking, you start to notice, you walk up to these statues and you're kind of just admiring the structure of them. Then you notice the shadows of these statues start to move and they start to slink towards you.
Hey, I found the shadows. So take out my warhammer, and I will smack the ground where the shadow is.
Okay, roll the hit.
That one. Oh, one off from crit.
Okay. Yep, you strike down on one of the shadows.
Oh, that's a lot of fire damage. Too bad I think it probably is resistant to it, but
It is. It seems to absorb the fire.
basically just, oh, look down. Shadows.
Like the fire
Take
starts
out warhammer.
and
Oh, bam. Well, I've lit up the night a little bit, literally.
um
It's still 25 damage
well, yeah.
total.
And then going back to May, you
Don't I have second? Don't I have a second attack?
do you? You don't have well, it's a cantrip. Cantrip takes up a whole action, unless
Sure,
you're an
never
Eldritch
mind.
Knight. You're also, I don't think you have enough fighter level
Yep.
to get
No,
extra attack.
I was trying to remember if the Forge Cleric gives it, but yeah, they don't.
May, as your father and you are hugging, you suddenly start to notice a shadow rising up behind him.
What is that?
What? And it's gonna go for your dad. You have a chance to try to stop it.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, and you get a second blast because of how Eldritch Blast works.
Oh, so another one of damage?
Yep, you get to do one more blast. So roll another. Well, no, you get to roll another. You roll another attack.
Oh, okay.
It's like two separate beams.
Mhm,
That one
okay.
will still hit. They're not very ace armored. So you kind of quickly hold up your hands and fire off these green blasts. And it kind of slinks back and it starts to slowly rebuild itself.
Mm.
And at this point, I need all of you to roll initiative.
Yay.
And this is gonna be theater of the mind. But
Theater of the
How
mind.
do I send it to the toll tracker? It says you wanted to send the results of this roll to the toll
you have to-
tracker, but no valid
you would
token
have to
was
click
given.
on. You would have to click on something. It's fine. I can edit it.
Okay, click on your icon, just like Matt's been trying to tell us for over a year now.
Well, your icons aren't there. I guess
No.
your icon is technically down there.
Hmm.
So like, it's okay. Oh, weirdly enough, your picture broke on there. Not showing it for me. We'll get it. We'll get it fixed.
Yeah, maybe because I changed it to the other one, but
But your icon isn't on there.
Well,
Don't
because
you-
Allie didn't participate in the Mario Kart.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Here, I can fix that. Try clicking that, and then
Wait.
rolling initiative.
Clicking what?
The picture I just I pulled.
In the middle
See
of
the
the
picture of you?
map,
Oh, okay. So
rectangle.
click that.
Click that, and then try rolling initiative.
Okay.
I'll let you re-roll it just to try to get it on the tracker.
Right. Does it work? No.
I'll let you.
I don't think
That-
so.
It did not work. I'll just have to add you manually.
She rolled a 2. Make sure to have that.
No. Oh, my first one was a 9. But...
Okay.
I'll give you the 9.
I think it should be an average.
Oh.
Alright, so 4 hasn't rolled yet. I'll have to make you guys some new icons now that almost everybody has pictures.
I thought I used to have a little picture before.
I mean, you did. I think I pulled it from your character sheet, and usually it was the little icons that I made on Hero Forge, but it got changed somehow. Oh well. Okay, let me roll. I'm gonna just have your allies and your enemies on each of the turns. Just easier. Corey, you have not rolled yet.
I figured I wasn't rolling because I wasn't actually there.
Well,
But,
you're
okay.
still you're in your own initiative.
Okay, then I shall roll.
We're kind of
With
doing,
my
and you guys
With my
decided to split
absolutely
up.
awesome initiative.
Yay.
Oh
Thank
no!
you very much.
Well,
Thank you
you
very
rolled-
much.
Roll better than Allie.
I told you I have awesome initiative.
Roll a 9. Thank you very much.
Gavin, she rolled a 2.
First
Hey.
one, 9.
Shadows get a 19.
19.
They rolled a 17 on the die and they got +2 to deck.
How come I could
Um,
theoretically change everybody else's number except for Allie's?
I don't know.
recently got that power.
But your name, it's like you don't even have the name underneath your icon or your picture either.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We'll have to fix it later. Looking for the one that I was gonna play. I think it's Yep, that's Farina, you are free from the shadow. And you see the shadow is still there, and there's still other shadows engulfing your friends. What do you do?
I'm still in the room. Like I'm.
Yeah, you're still in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Well. I'm gonna use like a bonus action to just throw a dagger.
You're gonna throw a dagger? Okay.
Yeah. So that would not add like.
Alright, yeah, 21 will hit. This would technically be an offhand attack. You do not get sneak attack. But you also don't get to add your dex, so that is 1 point of piercing damage.
Well, let's see.
As you throw your dagger at it, and it kind of absorbs the dagger a little bit. That's your bonus action. You still have your action.
Yeah, so I did that just to see what would happen, right? So, what would I learn from that?
So you notice that the dagger kind of like sunk into it, almost like. And this was a non-magical dagger that you threw. It seemed like, based on that, it resists non-magical like weapons.
What magical weapons do I have?
So he takes out his shotgun and starts blasting.
Yeah.
Yes, bring out the gun in the middle of the room.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
the
the
middle
problem.
of May's house.
Yeah. What would the ice dragon shotgun do?
That would really damage the house.
Yeah.
I probably would not do that.
Yeah. Is the taser blade magical?
The taser blade is magical, yes.
Yes, I use that as
Alright, that is 23. That will definitely hit.
So
Go ahead and roll damage. Okay.
That's all lightning damage.
Yeah, and you notice that the lightning, while it hurt, it seems to absorb some of the lightning into its body, as it seems to also resist lightning damage.
Right.
So, half of that, half of 17 would be 8 plus the 1. Okay, you've done 9 damage to it so far.
I'm in the room with like someone.
You're in the room with Azalea, Glunk, and you're in the room with Azalea, Clunk, and Thalia. All of them are currently restrained by shadows, like you were.
Are they awake or are they unconscious or what?
What? Stop playing. Oh, is it not? Was it not set to redo? Okay. They're conscious, and they're like.
Yeah. Okay. Well. I don't see any means to help them out exactly right now, so I'm gonna try to get to the others first.
Hey, you're gonna run out of the room?
Yeah. So I'll be back for you. But just hold on.
Alright, you run out of the room. I will say, well, you can either go downstairs or you can run You know that May and her dad and Celine were in a room together.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to their room.
Okay. May, Farina busts into the room. And Farina, you see a shadow that you see that May has just blasted it with her Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
And it
Yeah,
seems to not resist those attacks. And that's probably about all you can do.
yeah.
So, enemy is going to go. And so, let's see. 3 are gonna stay in the... You don't know what's happening in the room, but the one shadow that was going after you is gonna follow you, Farina, and it's gonna attempt to... It's going to attempt to attack you again and drain your strength. But it is gonna miss. Like, it kind of forms into a shadow, Farina, and stabs at you with a dagger, but you manage to dodge. The shadow is going to... The shadow that you were dealing with, May, kind of actually turned into a version of you, and is going to swing a mace at you.
Version of me. Interesting.
I don't think a 16 hits you. So, it swings and you pull out your shield and block it. Back outside, Sachi, the version of Leo is going to go after. The version of Leo is going to go after you, and he's going to punch at you.
Oh, it's not very nice.
I don't think a 10 hits you.
Come on. How low do you think my AC is?
He punches and you
bad.
kind of duck out of the way. Leo, the version of Sachi is going to go after you. 17, I don't think hits you.
No.
The
Shadow
Sachi
me,
kind
you
of
can do
goes
better.
The Sachi goes and pounces at you, but you kind of push her back.
Sachi, don't cheer for your fucking shadow.
I just want the best for her.
The shadows start to reform and they turn into versions of you. First one is going to throw a hammer, but a 14 will miss. Or rather, they both swing hammers, but you kind of hold out your secondary arms and block both attacks. Unfortunately, they did not do any damage. So, Sachi, you're up.
Just gonna get a lot of aggression out of my system. Turtle boy, not turtle boy, Leo Shadow! Take this lance!
You. So they need to... Well, this will be interesting. Yeah, no, I rolled a 13, but it gets -2.
Lovely.
So that's an 11, and you fire off this lance, and as this beam of light from your head hits it, the shadow starts to just fall apart.
Look at that, I just
And melt
one-shot
into
you.
this ooze.
I just one-shot you, Leo. How's that make you feel?
I'm pretty sure I could take it for real. I'd kill you. So, yeah.
That's your action. You have your bonus action,
And
and you have your movement. So what do you want to do?
Wow.
I
I don't know, is her shadow dead or is it just like almost dead and falling apart?
Well, you haven't touched my shadow yet, have you?
No, I mean the one you just
Oh,
hit.
he punched
He said it was falling apart.
It's kind of like the Sachi is missing an arm currently.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So you didn't one shot. You're getting ahead of yourself.
No, no. I killed your shadow. You're talking about my shadow.
Yes. No. God fucking damn, that's confusing. The one that Sachi just hit, is it done? Is it killed?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay, that's what I meant, because I wasn't sure if just falling apart, like it was like 2 HP or something. Okay.
One
Yeah,
shot.
no, it she one shot it, and it is now melted into this black puddle.
Gotcha.
I will use inspiration on Leo.
I love how upset you were saying that. Okay, how do you inspire Leo?
I know we're not on good terms right now, Leo, but kick my shadow's ass.
I'll kick your
Okay.
ass after.
I believe it's
This ain't
D8.
passing your ass
isn't it?
anymore.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a D8 of inspiration, Leo.
Okay.
You still have your movement, Sachi. So do you want to stay outside? Do you want to go inside?
And at the exact moment I remember, Clunk might be in danger, and I run to him.
All right, you run up the stairs and you go into the room that you remember Clunk went into, and you see currently Clunk, Azalea, and Thalia have all been grappled, and it looks like their muscles are like starting to get like smaller. They are losing vitality fast.
Good. I mean, it's the end of my turn, so I really can't help him anymore.
Yep. May, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use magical weapon.
Okay. So.
And this one can do a bonus action if I wanted to, right? I'm level.
Let me look. Nope, no magic weapon super well.
Because it says casting time, 1 bonus action. So.
Yeah. So you use it as a bonus action, and then you can make, like, say, your mace into a magical weapon.
Okay, and I'm gonna make my mace into a magical weapon. I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Alright, roll your mace, and whatever you roll, you're gonna add +1 to. What level are you casting that spell at, actually?
I cast it at level 2.
Okay, so
Should I
yeah, that'll be a
cast it at
+1.
more?
You can cast it as high as your highest spell slot, but if you cast it like say a 4th level slot, the bonus to your attack rolls and damage rolls goes up to +2. Right, with the level 2 spell, it would just be a +1. So it's up to you.
Okay, well, I think this is. I'll do level 3 actually.
Okay, that would still be a +1. You would have to do 4th level if you wanted to.
Okay, I'll do level 4 then.
Okay. So roll. I'm assuming you're going to use a mace attack. So roll your mace, and we'll add +2 to the roll to hit.
Alright. How do I roll mace?
It should be on your character sheet. Should be under your weapons.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Well, that's an additional that's 25. Dang. Yep, that hits.
Alright.
Oh. Okay, I forgot that you now have the radiant damage on all your hits, and that is very important because that's a total of 9 bludgeoning plus not 3 radiant, but 6 radiant. As you as you strike this, your mace glows bright, strike this shadow, and it green as it erupts in this bright light.
It's like my expected Patronum.
And that is the end of that shadow. And Farina, you see this as well. And I'll give this to both of you. They are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Ooh. That's good to know.
That is your
Definitely
action and your
help me.
bonus action. You have your movement.
Are there? We only killed 1 in here. Are there 2 more? Like, there's one.
There was one.
Yeah.
There's one behind Farina. Wait.
Okay. And then so now that I know that they're safe, I'm gonna go towards Farina to help her out.
Okay. So that'll be about the end of your turn since you used your action to go there. Leo.
Yes.
Sachi has left you outside
That
to
bitch.
fight her double.
I can one tap his fucking shadow.
That's
He's
what we're
fucking
gonna do.
fine.
We're gonna fight her double. Of course.
Yep, that hits. Alright, so that's 16 piercing, and that is cut down to half of lightning. That's about 7 lightning. However, you're still, with how much you did with that first punch, the shadow starts to it honestly starts to crack almost like it's made of like stone, and it just falls apart into this pile of dust.
Right.
So that is so the Sachi is down. You still have your movement and you still have your other attack.
When Sachi ran inside, did the front door close behind her?
Sachi, would you have closed the front door?
Probably not.
Probably not. So I would say it's hanging open.
Okay, I'll punch it anyway.
To punch the door?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, punch the door. Don't even. Okay, you. The door explodes.
Could have punched the door's shadow.
Oh, I wanted to make a dramatic entrance.
Suddenly, you guys hear this loud boom downstairs. As there's no more door.
Hey, that's my dad's.
If I run inside and
Right?
upstairs, can I get close
Okay.
enough to hit anything, or am I done?
With how much movement you make, you can probably get to the room that Sachi's in, and you see Blunk, Thalia, and Azalea all being drained by these shadows, and you find Sachi as well.
We'll punch.
You have your bonus action hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the flurry, and we're gonna punch the one that's on Clunk.
Okay.
Because Clunk
Yeah.
has love now. We need to save Clunk.
All right. So that's 18 plus 18 plus 6. Oh, that's enough to knock it out. As you punch this thing and it starts to melt as well. Clunk. Thank you.
You have true love, Clunk. You have to stay with it. We need to keep you alive.
You found love, Clunk? Ooh, fine.
No, I found him love.
Oh, well then.
You have one more hit.
Do I?
Yeah, you said you were using your flurry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you want
who
to
was
save
Who was
Azalea, or do you
Thalia?
wanna
Yeah,
save
that's what I was
Thalia?
saying. Which one's Thalia? What was she for us?
Thalia is the Dragonborn. She's the Artificer.
Yeah, we'll attack for her.
That will hit. Okay, that is a total of 22. It is still attached to her.
Sachi, I know you're useless, but kill it next turn.
Okay, I already killed your shadow, right? One fucking
Yeah, but
hit.
that's
Didn't we-
that's
didn't
one
we two tries?
that's one and done though. You can't do it again.
Well, I see one time.
Alright, it is Ally's turn. Blung is
Go
going
Allies.
to... Blung, I forgot to level up Blung. I'll need to do that later. That's fine.
Clunk,
Most
clunk,
of it's not.
clunk, 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 clunk.
Blung is going to... Ooh, okay. What does that do? I gave him a spell that I don't remember what it does.
Just cast it and hope for the best.
That won't help in this particular situation.
Well done.
Unfortunately. He's going to firebolt the one that has got Azalea.
See, Clunk's loyal.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. We can roll. He's at 2d10 fire damage, so that total of 11. Unfortunately, they resist fire, so that's gonna cut down to to 5, but
Clunky dumb bitch.
you
Why would
gotta
we
hit
save you?
on it. I don't have it. Don't exactly have. Heard these things are weak to radiant damage.
I'm sorry.
Don't exactly have that.
I'm sorry. I forgot that I'm supposed to be nice to that. Good job, Clunk.
Unfortunately, actually, there is one ally that's still free that can technically fight.
Norn? Is it Norn?
You're thinking the right room, not Norn though.
Ah. Oh. Peter Tealeaf.
He's back in Nova.
Celine!
Yep. Celine is going to. You watch as Celine actually changes from her humanoid form into this dragon about the same size as you guys, the silver dragon. She's seen her change into her dragon form ever. Well, actually, in a while, she has changed into it. She is
meaty claws.
She's gonna go for a bite attack. That'll definitely hit. We'll load. There we go. She would have used her breath weapon, but she doesn't want to hit you two. Okay, that is 10, but it is cut down to 5, as technically dragons, their natural weapons are not considered magical, unfortunately. But she has jumped, and the thing is shaped like Farina. Farina, you see that Celine is biting it at the neck.
Yeah, I get it.
And you kind of, for a moment, just kind of feel a little twinge in your own.
Wait, are they actually linked to what? Do I actually feel pain or what?
You don't feel pain exactly, but it's like pain. You know, like when you see somebody get hit in the ball.
All right.
Yeah, Allie, you know what we're talking about.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We're back to core though. Core, it's you. We lose him?
Still on the
Matt.
phone.
Oh, where's
I
Core?
can't believe you off-screen core, Kevin.
I apparently did.
You lived a good life.
No, Core.
Cool. Matt, you there?
I thought I heard him laugh or something.
Well, the shadow killed him, unfortunately.
No.
He was our take.
Core.
He got eaten.
Rest in pepperoni.
Well, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he went. He didn't say he was going anywhere.
Who, me?
Yes, you. It's your. You didn't say anything, so we didn't know where you went.
Oh, I was hearing you guys. I was talking, so.
Oh, no.
We didn't hear you.
Oh well. Well, in that case, we'll just be doing the normal. Yeah. Green flame blade again. Oh,
Great.
slowly going down.
I mean, that definitely hit. Luckily for you, that is enough to knock out the first shadow.
Okay, and is the second
It
one right next to
explodes in the right. Yeah.
it?
Oh,
So the flames have been
yeah,
bouncing over to it.
yeah. Go
Assuming
ahead
it's
and roll
been
your.
right next to it, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that fire damage that it's been hitting with.
Yeah, I need to.
Go ahead and roll it for both turns because I don't think we rolled it for the other one.
Okay, let's see. I always forget how much it's.
1d8 every times.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be 2d8s.
Minimal.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll it again because remember you hit it the other one with the green
Oh,
flame
no,
blade before.
It's 1d8 each time.
Is it really? I thought it went up.
It does, but that's the single target. I mean, oh shit. Yeah, let me look at it.
At 5th level, melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage to the target on a hit, and the fire damage to the second creature increases to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. How are you doing that much fire damage? Did you combine your whole thing into one?
Looks like it.
Okay. We may have to fix that. Or just remember that.
Yeah, remembering is probably just easy.
So it seems to be absorbing the fire damage a lot. It doesn't seem to be the fire part of your attacks does not seem to be doing much. I'm assuming you're using your magical warhammer. Oh,
Yep.
So
Kind of
the
playing
bludgeoning
whack-a-mole
is
on
at
the
least
ground.
getting. The bludgeoning apparently is getting through.
Until I hit the stone road beneath us.
That's your action. You have your bonus action.
Maybe I could. Maybe no, I don't have 3rd level spells. Oh no, yeah I do. Do I want to Spirit Guardians?
But not a bonus action spell.
That is true. I'm good.
All right, Marina, top of the round.
Top of the morning.
Celine is currently biting the neck of your double.
Yes, but just use that.
That'll hit. Down in half. Yep, that'll do it. With all the damage, your shadow, you hit it and it starts to vibrate and it starts to kind of turn into this powder.
Would I have had sneak attack on?
Oh
this?
yeah, you do have sneak attack. I forgot about that. Yeah, because
I
you
mean-
have an ally.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
no,
sneak attack.
I mean, I don't need to, but
Go ahead and do it. I'm curious how much damage you do.
okay. Well, what is my sneak attack now?
Well, unless you want to save it for like if you want to go into the other room and try to hit one of the others.
Well, I wouldn't be able to get sneak attack on a bonus action anyway.
You can. It's technically the first attack you hit it with. So yeah, go ahead and roll the sneak attack.
5d6 now.
Yep. Ooh.
But
Well,
really, the point
either
of
way.
asking was that I can use the whales,
Yep.
the grave, to hit the ones in the other.
Well, about that, they're immune to
Well-
they're immune to necrotic damage.
Well, I'll do it anyway. Just 'cause I don't know that yet, right?
Okay, yeah.
I
You
just
kind of,
let me just see if I actually need to see them. Don't
yeah. Go ahead and check that.
immediately. Oh no, it's only something that I can see. So no. There are no others like in my vision, right?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
There are no other shadows here, right? I mean, there's-
Not at the moment, no.
in the other rooms. Yeah, so I guess just head into the room I was originally in.
Okay, yeah. You run down and you see that It looks like Azalea and Thalia both are still engulfed.
Sorry, it
And-
took a
and-
while.
Yeah, and at this point, the shadows are starting to engulf their entire bodies. To the point that you guys are having a hard time seeing their actual physical bodies. You have a bonus action if you want to do anything. Is there anything you wanted to do, Farina?
No. I mean,
Okay.
well, I guess I still have my bonus action attack.
Yeah, you could still try to bonus action, or you can.
Well, what else can
I mean, you have your cunning action where you can hide or whatever.
I don't really need to hide, so I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw a dagger. That just sounds dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah. Can hold off on that. Just I'll just. Yeah.
All right. The shadows start to form legs, and they almost look like these large spiders as they lift the Thalia and Azalea off the ground, and they start crawling towards the window. It looks like they are trying to take them away. Meanwhile, for a swing and a miss once again.
Of course.
Um,
I'm just having fun playing whack-a-mole.
yeah. So going to Sachi's turn, it looked like they're being taken.
Like, what if we just follow them? And that out there. But I will save Azalea though for Clunk, because apparently Clunk is in love with Azalea now. Going to Leo.
We gotta save them. Don't let them get taken away. Those things
Yeah.
absorb vitality.
Yeah, and I'm saving Azalea.
Oh, then do it.
Okay, bam.
Yeah, no, that's what's happening. And suddenly Azalea's body falls down. She almost looks like an old woman with how shriveled up she looked.
Sorry about your love, Clunk.
But the shadow turns to goop around her, so you're left with one shadow. You have your bonus action and movement.
I will throw a dagger at the shadow.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. And funny enough, now you only get you do 1 damage,
Yeah.
but technically your dagger's a magical weapon. So
It does full damage.
yeah, that's the full damage.
Hey.
But yeah, so it is still crawling around.
Okay.
It is now May's turn.
I inspire Clunk. I inspire Clunk, and then
Okay.
I end my turn.
Okay, you
Wait,
fire.
that way. I know I have an inspiration, right? Yeah. Yeah.
No, you use your bonus
Oh,
action.
you're right.
for
You're
the
right. I
dagger.
did. Yeah. Okay, then I end my turn.
May, you're up.
I'm gonna use my movement to go to the other room.
Okay, you run into the other room. You see this shadow has become there's a shadow that is clearly engulfing someone's body, and it's kind of formed these spider-like legs, and it's crawling towards the window. It looks like it's trying to escape.
Ooh. And it's with one of the. Did you say
As one
Thalia?
of your, yeah, Thalia's inside. And you see, like, you look and you see, like, Azalea's on the ground, and she looks very drained. Like, she looks like an old woman right now with how much vitality has been drained from her.
Okay, I wanna fight that one that's trying to leave.
Right.
I wanna
You
hit
wanna
it
do-
with the sacred flame. Wait. Is that-
Okay.
yeah, radiant.
Yep. See. That is a 4. I am not rolling well, but yeah, it suddenly erupts into this white flame, as that is not 10 radiance, but 20 radiant.
Let's go.
And Thalia falls down onto the ground, and her scales look gray.
Oh, no.
She is still alive, but she has had a lot of vitality drained from her.
I wanna use my my.
Oh,
I have a
There's-
bonus action, right?
there's the extra D8.
It depends on if you have any spells or cantrips or what have you, or other abilities.
But I do want to heal. Then, in that case,
Oh, that's why you're doing so much fire damage in your thing. You're
Yep.
doing
All
an
of a sudden,
extra.
she said the radiant damage. Like, wait a minute, I know I get divine strike. Is my divine strike radiant damage, or nope, it's fire.
Yeah, you would have to have chosen Blessed Strike, where instead of getting the extra weapon damage, you would get extra damage to both your cantrips and your weapon strike. But yeah, it depends. So, like, for example, spiritual weapon would be a bonus action, but like that, there's no other shadows around, so it wouldn't really help you at this point.
okay. So I have Mass Healing Word, which requires 1 bonus action casting time.
Yeah, sure. If you want to heal some people, you can heal up to 6 creatures of your choice.
All right. I'll cast it at level. We'll do level 4.
Okay.
And it looks like Thalia needs it the most, right? She's been in there the longest.
Yeah. Well, you can hit 6 people that get it.
Okay, so Thalia for
Um,
sure.
And that's
Who else?
technically.
Azalea
Azalea and
Sachi.
Clunk.
and Sachi.
Sachi. Were you in the shadows that much? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Did you lose
I
any
don't.
of
Like,
those?
yeah, I did. I kind of scraped my knee earlier, so I could use a little bit.
So that would be a total of let's see, it's 2 plus. What level did you cast that at?
I think it was a level 4.
Okay, so that's 2 plus 4, so that's an additional 6 for that. So that's 17 healing. You see Azalea, Clunk, and Farina also needs healing too. So
Okay, yeah.
so all 4 of them, like Farina, you feel a lot better. And you see that they're looking better. They're looking much better. Clunk size. Everybody will be okay. We just need the rest, and then our vitality should be restored.
Yeah. Starting to feel better already.
So we're gonna kind of get some turns and go back to Core. He's the only one still fighting. Core, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Well, at the moment, let's see. Actually, first of all, I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit.
Did we go look for Core? Didn't he go outside, by the way?
There's a big boy.
You don't know exactly.
Yeah, it's like he should be, or he's supposed to be basically letting these guys find their way to the or figure out the way to the Oni, but now it's attacking him. Well, then again, they did attack him first.
You could find a. I'll say, roll me an intelligence check.
I'm reasonable at those.
Okay, if you could find a way to contain this thing, you maybe could make like a makeshift collar.
Yeah, well, containing a shadow is not easy.
Nope, it is not.
What do I have for spells? Melt of stone, fade death. Really? You know what? This spell might actually come in handy.
Oh, what are you casting? It does touch a willing creature.
I know. I'll be the willing creature.
Oh,
Yeah, he's willing.
okay. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm gonna cut off the music because I'm gonna have. Okay, I was not expecting this. Core, you fall. You suddenly, you feel your system starting to shut down suddenly, and as you kind of shut yourself down and you fall over. You don't sleep typically, but now you do.
No, I'm just blinded and incapacitated. So basically, I'm just basically going to my normal rest mode, and probably can feel myself actually being moved.
Why did you
We'll
do
get
this?
Because it will carry me to where I want to go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Core, just so you know, you do feel yourself lifted up as you are now being carried. You do not know where though.
This is a strong little bastard.
But the rest of you wanted to look for Core.
Yeah, sure. Has anyone
All
seen
right.
I'm
Core?
curious where he went.
So I'll tell you this: you guys find where he was.
Scorch marks, burnt, scorch marks, and like
Dents in the
broken tile
dents.
stone.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I will investigate. Bam.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So you see it. You look. It looks like this is a struggle, but based on the large core-shaped dent in the ground, it seemed like roll me. Well, no, Sachi wouldn't know that about that spell. So, like,
You don't know.
what do you think
You don't know
happened?
what I know. Well, clearly,
What do you?
I think Core and the shadow thing. I believe they fell in love, guys, and they ran off together. And Core, I'm sure he wanted to say goodbye, but you know, it just. I get it. I understand.
Well, that's what Sachi thinks. What do the rest of you think?
I mean, if she's actually trying to lie to them, they should get at least advantage by the simple fact of Core does not understand what love is.
Okay,
I'm not even gonna. I'm not. I don't even think. I'm not even gonna make you guys roll. You know, Sachi's
here's
full
what
of
I actually think. It
crap.
doesn't make sense. We know that these shadow fucks are super fucking weak. Like I literally one shot, or I guess one shot two of them, and Core is super fucking strong and bulky. I doubt he would have just been taken away so easily.
Was
But I was.
But
Yeah,
it seems like he.
So there's got to be
just
something going
vanished
on
off.
here.
Do we know that he has that spell?
This is the first time I've ever used it. And probably the only time.
The only person that could maybe, and I'd give you a roll, it would be May. May's the only one that gets that spell.
What's your
What
Arcana?
do I roll to?
Roll me
Arcana.
a religion check.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. So you think about it, and you think about like, okay, Core wouldn't easily go down, and he's not exactly alive, so it'd be hard for them to like sense that he was like down and out, unless and you think about it, maybe he used feign death.
Yeah, I mean, he would want to figure out where the Oni lives, right? He would want to know where the people go, right? Where his lair is. So it makes sense if he did.
And he was lusting after the mithril and adamantium.
He was.
Yeah, don't care about the people, care about the metals.
So
The people are a side effect.
I think he might have gotten taken on purpose.
is there like a
'Cause, yeah, you
trail?
could easily fight them, but
Is there like a trail leading away from this area?
Quite possibly. What's the strength
or
of
those little
a
pieces of metal.
what's the strength of a shadow?
Not great.
It's
I'm
like, yeah,
playing it
considering-
up a bit.
Since I am
I imagine
360
multiple shadows had to come and help.
They're just like scratching the back of their heads, like, how are we gonna move this motherfucker?
There's a bunch of if you got I don't know if you guys have played Shadow of the Colossus, but you know like when he like after you beat a Colossus and there's a shadow, it's like towards the end of the game and there's like a bunch of shadows surrounding you. It's like, how are we gonna pick this fucker up? Well, we could get a crane. We're shadows. We don't have physical bodies. Roll me investigation or survival. Try to track.
I already rolled investigation.
Roll it again. You weren't you asked for something to roll for, like look for a trail.
Okay.
Or
May
just
got
has little
highest.
pieces of metal. Little shavings of metal.
No, let's ignore that survival.
Well, you rolled it. Well, you rolled investigation already, so I'll take that. May and Farina, you guys can roll if you want.
I just did investigation. We'll take that one first.
I mean, you got a 22 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Farina, do you want to roll?
Yeah.
Whichever one you want. Okay. May, Sachi, actually all four of you. You kind of notice like dents leading away that you realize car's really freaking heavy.
I tell him to
And
go on a
these
diet.
So you kind of see a trail leading away, at least, and it kind of goes to the side, and it seems to go down the tree and heading towards the mountain.
Well, boys,
Probably gonna lead us to the Oni.
let's follow that motherfucking trail.
You guys want to go now?
Alright.
Ain't no time like the
Or should
present.
we take a short rest?
The trail's
No, go-
the
go-
trail's fresh. We didn't
No,
really
no,
we didn't really
no.
get hurt that bad or anything. We can just go. We can go.
I know. I know.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
Corey you
let's
wanted
go.
him to die.
He'll be fine.
All
Besides,
right.
May would know that the spell wears off in whatever amount of time anyway. So
Well, she is the second most likely person to heal me. So she's the probably the third most likely person to understand how the inner workings of me. Even though she doesn't really understand much.
Four.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there's me
Wow.
who has modified myself. There's my creator. He knows the second most. And then May, who's done the most healing and knows at least something.
I really don't think May's done the most healing.
Um.
I have.
So, Core.
Mm-hmm.
So your feign death only lasts for an hour.
Correct. If
That is
need be.
not enough to last the trip to the mountain.
Well, if need be, I have a couple more I can still cast.
Okay.
If the shadows will get suspicious.
Yeah. You have to be very. I'm gonna say. Well, you're gonna have to be very careful because if they realize that you're alive, they might try to drain your strength.
Well, at the same time, basically, it's like I could like, oh, wake up, and wait for one of them to quote unquote hit me, and then drop again.
Yep. So one of them goes and hits you, like, and
I drop onto it.
and it kind of squeezes out, like it's like.
If Core knew how to laugh, Core would be laughing.
But eventually they bring you up the mountain, and it is the middle of the night at this point. And they head toward. Well, you don't see this. You suddenly feel yourself falling.
That's no fun.
Fun for me.
Let's see. Observe element, second wind, channel divinity. I don't think I really have any. Oh, yeah, no, I do it. The falling is the. My falling protection would be my transform into a goose. But
However, would you be able to break out of being incapacitated that quickly?
no, probably not. And besides, I'm not sure if I'd be wasting a potion just for a fall of like 30 or 40 feet. As soon as I feel myself falling, I'd bring myself out of the feigned death.
Okay. You fall, and you are unfortunately not able to kind of like. Unfortunately, you're not able to stop the fall. So you do take 19 point falling damage
Oh
as you
no.
land inside of this pit, and you see that you are surrounded by a bunch of other people, men, women, children, even animals. Like they're all kind of sitting and they're all looking like they're barely moving. They all look so drained.
Okay.
They're not
feel like
dead, but they
I
are.
feel like if Core was thrown into this pit, he would have crushed and killed them all.
I'm probably at least one or two.
It's like this large. It's a pretty large pit. Like it's probably about 60 foot 60 foot diameter.
Core gets up. Oh, why am I bloody? I didn't kill anybody this time.
Yeah, you are in a pit with a bunch of people.
That I am. I look around. Double check my self, and let's see. I will probably have to. Where are you? How much do you heal? We'll do. Oops. Don't. I actually have a button for that. Inflict wounds. There's cure wounds. There you are. Import value. Submit.
Okay.
11.
You heal yourself up. You kind of repair one of the dents in your back.
Very good. So now
You
look
get
at
one of
more.
those plungers that they use for a car, and you pull out the dent.
Very good. I feel much better. I'll look around. I don't really care about the other people here. I'll be mostly looking at exactly like what is around me and everything.
Currently, rock, gravel, people,
Hmm.
darkness. You look to be about 40 feet down. Way.
Well, that sounds annoying. Well, it's a good thing I'm kind of good kind of good at athletics,
Okay.
and
Want to
I
try to
do.
climb out?
Yep, and with my dragon claws, I should at least be able to, not necessarily advantage, but enough to I should be able to make kind of handholds in the rock as I climb up.
I'll give you a bonus to it. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you advantage, but say like
Yay!
that'll help. Well, okay, there you go.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like I,
True.
I'll unleash all four of my arms, kind of crack my fingers a little bit. I wonder why the meat bags do that. Oh well, and just start casually climbing out.
Yeah. You just take. I just imagine you take these dragon fangs, one in each hand, and you just start using them as.
Oh no, the dragon fangs are on my third and fourth arm.
Oh right. You just start using them like kittens, and you start climbing out.
Hmm. Like I said, completely ignoring all the everyone else that's trapped down there, and probably causing a little bit of a scene too.
The others are people are kind of looking up, just like what?
Let's see.
But you're able to pull yourself out.
Good. All right. What else do I see around me now?
You find yourself. You appear to be in a cave. It is a very dark cave.
Hmm.
And at this point, you are in total darkness.
Then I shall turn on my light.
You turn on your light, and you see some various tunnels near you.
Um. Well, at the very least, I will see if I can't figure out at least an idea of which way is deeper into the cave and which one is out or like towards the outside.
Okay. You kind of retrace your steps. Now are you doing this? No, well, it's you because you're not doing it stealthily.
Stealth? What is stealth?
Why do you even ask?
I know.
I mean, if
That's
you
why I
want me to,
stopped
if you
myself.
actually, I mean, I'm not actually doing it stealthily, but that's not too bad.
Yeah. You actually are kind of you're actually pretty quiet as you kind of retrace your steps, and you're able to find the tunnel that leads outwards, and you see kind of in the distance you see Yukura in the city.
All right.
Like you also see climbing up the mountain currently are more of these shadow-like spiders, and they are coming towards you.
Hmm.
And there are probably about you probably see about 50 of them.
Well, considering I am also very bad at just simply hiding, um, do I even have anything that would really keep me? Push, scale, fangs, dragon shield. Nope, none of those. What are my potion lists? Everybody's invisible to drinker for 1 hour. Yeah, that doesn't help me. If I was invisible, that'd actually be more helpful.
Will say with that stealth, as some of them start to come near you, they don't seem to notice you.
Good.
It
Otherwise,
seems
I'd.
like it seems like your lifelessness kind of helps.
Good.
Because their passive perception is 10, but you see them delivering more bodies into this.
Okay, I care very little for that. I want to figure out next. So I can see the city. Can I kind of figure out generally, kind of like, or where I am to be able to give information to people?
You kind of roll me a perception check.
Okay, I'm
You
with those.
yeah. I'm trying to think about dim light. Does dim light do anything? You have your light, but
I rolled a 3.
you rolled a 3.
For a total of
Still
16.
16. Um, I'm trying to find the information about that. Um, so it's hard to see. I will say it's hard to see because it is very dark.
Mm-hmm.
You remember there were 3 mountains. You kind of look and you see one smaller mountain to the side of you, and one a little bit bigger than the other one, but still kind of smaller one to you, nearby. So you imagine you are in the largest of the 3 mountains that were near
Which
you.
we kind of were, which we kind of knew it in the first place, so it doesn't really do much for me.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
you imagine kind of looking at. You're kind of just guesstimating. You're probably about 200 feet up the mountain.
okay. Well, at the very least, I'll wait for the show. I'll just be kind of waiting to see if I see anyone actually coming. Because at the moment, I can just kind of sit down here and do nothing, and be perfectly fine with that until even just simply daybreak.
Okay.
'Cause I know
Um,
I know where we're going, and obviously I'm here, and like, well, I know that my meat bag companions aren't completely stupid, so there's a good chance that they'd be able to find this place. If not, I'll be able to give them better directions once light comes.
moving back to the rest of the party, you guys decided to follow Core. Well, you guys decided to try to head towards
Actually,
the mountain.
I might as well just you turn this into a short rest too.
Yep, you can go ahead and do that if you want.
One of
Um,
these.
so for the rest of the party, what I will say you are going to have to leave Plunk and the others behind because they are still like they lost some strength Core, and I'll go ahead and Plunk will have told you if the shadows drain your full strength, you will die. Like not even no death saving throws or anything like that. You die,
No.
and they got pretty close. Basically, you have to take. Let me check if it's a short or long rest. Short. Okay, it is just a short or long rest. So they are gonna stay and rest, um, for right now, and they're gonna kind of protect. Uh, May, do you take Celine with you?
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
it. Is
All right.
my dad going with us too?
Your dad is not a fighter necessarily.
Oh, okay.
But he will stay back. He will stay back and treat your friend just to help them get healed up.
Okay.
But he will
Thank
give
you.
you a hug. Be safe.
I will, Daddy.
Um,
See
and
you. I go.
you've got
See you.
this.
We're back.
And you see the moonlight near you, and you feel a little bit of reassurance, like yeah, almost like you feel it from Salune that it's gonna be okay. That she'll watch over them. So for the 4 of you, what are you guys planning on doing? Are you just trying to head towards the mountain, or
Uh, when Sachi sends a message spell, can they just reply back?
Yeah, they can.
bending? Yes, they can
Why don't
reply
you
back.
do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point.
then and
smart.
and since I'm technically, or even when I'm feigning death, I can actually respond because I maybe I'm only incapacitated and blinded. I'm not unconscious.
Okay. How long would you have done? Like, I guess we could.
Probably would have been pretty quick into that first hour.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sachi. What's your message to Core?
Gore, are you going? Gore, are you okay? Where are you? We're following your trail. We love you. Frank blesses hi.
Why are you talking so weirdly? I have feigned death, and I am letting them take me to the place I need. You may follow.
He's not actually dead. He just pretended to be dead, and we need to follow him and to save him.
All right. Know what we're doing.
Alright. So, you guys start heading towards. Oh, that's not what I want. No, that's not it.
Okay.
There's one specific one I'm thinking about.
What?
I'm looking for music. And there's one specific track that I was trying to find. Let's just do the Goblin Cave one. Alright. So, you guys start heading. You take kind of a lift down from the tree, and you start making your way after Core. And after a while, you find yourselves trailing these large shadowy things, and you hear some people screaming as they are trapped within these masses. And you follow them up the mountain, and it takes you guys about 2 hours. But eventually, you find this large cave opening that they seem to be entering. What do you do? I'm assuming you're keeping your distance.
Be sneaky.
All right, you're getting sneaky. Okay,
And I'm casting
And-
invisibility.
you're casting invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay, Sachi's casting invisibility, so she has advantage. Since you guys are closer to them now, I'm gonna say everybody roll me a stealth check.
I'm actually gonna cast it at the level 3, and then I can
Oh,
make somebody else invisible with me.
okay. Who are you making invisible with you?
Probably the person that's next, or that has the worst stealth out of everyone there, so they can get advantage on it.
That's true. All right, then I will make myself and May invisible.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
So I
where'd
can do
mommy
stuff with
go?
advantage.
Yep, you get so you hear Celine go, where'd mommy go?
Right here. I'll be okay.
Why are you air?
Just invisible. It's okay.
Wow. What's invisible?
She can't see me. I'll be okay. Just stay stealthy.
Like Sachi better this way.
No!
Oh!
What?
Well, It's a group stealth, so we'll figure out the
okay.
average. So the rest of you go ahead and roll me stealth. So that's
Gonna need
25.
There we go. Okay, look at that. See, I think that should be enough. I'm hoping that's enough.
Okay, and then Celine got a 14.
Okay, see ya.
Look
She
at
gets
that.
a +2.
Well, she definitely
So
doesn't.
May
She,
really.
she definitely doesn't take after her mother when it comes to stealth.
Oh, she's not wearing heavy armor like her mother.
Okay, well, she's a fucking roll of 3. And that one.
5. Okay, your average is about 17, and shadows only have a passive perception of 10. So
That's right.
Um,
I finished cool stuff.
so the
Good job,
shadows do
everyone.
not notice you guys as you guys start sneaking up after them, kind of trailing them. Although May, you guys kind of hear May almost fall a few times.
Bitch, get your shit together.
Celine kind of comes behind you and kind of helps push you with her wings, like in her head, like, no, mommy, don't fall.
I understand you can't see your feet, but you still know how to walk. Hey.
No, it's not the armor. Your back.
I just
It's not because your armor
The
gives you your
clumsiness.
Metora armor makes you quieter technically. Core, you start to hear you've been kind of sitting there for a little bit, and then you start to hear
And Nibbles
you
is
start
Nibbles is kind of running all over me
yeah.
as
You
I'm just
start
kind
to
of standing there like a statue.
yeah, but eventually you start to hear you start to hear the voices of your companions coming up towards the cave.
There's still a lot of shadows around.
The shadows seem to be after most of them seem to be moving deeper into the cave after they've brought people in, so they are no longer around.
Okay. Well, I will then basically now just stand up and then flash my light a couple times.
Do you have like nipple lights, like Frankie?
No, I don't have nipple lights.
No.
My third eye glows.
Roll me a performance check.
Performance. Okay. I am good at that. I am good at that.
Jesus.
The rest of you, well, no, you all have enough passive perception to see. You see this light at this tunnel, this large cave opening. You go,
I'm just
and you're
basically
like,
turning it
Is
on and
it?
off.
There's a light. I can see a light.
yeah, and Verena, you're just like, that Morse code? Did he just say he pooped his pants?
No, I think he's saying he pooped on some ants.
Didn't know such could understand Morse code. But eventually you guys reach the cave opening and you find Core.
Ah,
Core,
good.
you see
goodness, you're
Verena, Leo, and Celine.
And I can likely hear May.
You hear May, and
Mhm.
I think you also hear. No, actually, Sachi's stealth was bigger, was
Yeah,
higher. So
Oh,
yeah,
25.
Yep.
so
Just a little
you-
higher than mine. That's fine.
But at the same time,
you-
I know that May doesn't have that any spell to make her invisible.
Yep.
So I may not. It's like, so the cat's around here somewhere, isn't it? Well, no matter. I found the cave.
Good job, Core.
Yeah.
In the cave.
So now we must go find that Oni thing and murder and destroy it so that we can gain the riches and resources of the metals in this cave.
Yes, but what's in the
But did you
cave?
actually see the only?
No, I have just to ensure that you would be able to find your way here, I have positioned myself conveniently and strategically on the outside of this cave for you to better be able to find it. I have not explored much for this cave. I have found a hole, and I have climbed out of the hole to come back here.
Well then.
We
Um,
What
consider
was
the
in the hole?
possibility
Like,
that
what, was there anything else you saw?
Nope. Well, I guess there were some meat bags in the hole, but and a lot of shit.
Oh,
What,
all the
there's
people we've been looking for?
there's people in there?
I guess. I
What,
mean,
like alive?
I don't know. I didn't check.
You're not very helpful sometimes, Core.
You know, do we like have any proof that the Oni is even related to all of this?
I don't. Somebody brought Boney. I think we kind of just
Not
ran
really.
with it, to be honest.
It's all rumor, but the very least I was able to ascertain from the other smiths in the city that this mountain contains large resources of mithril. If the Oni has access to Madamantine, it is only more of a positive.
Didn't you think there was like a vampire before, Core?
Yes, I did, and I was apparently wrong.
Okay.
we're not ready for vampires.
So how are we gonna save the people, huh?
Oh,
Well, they're just in a hole. If Core could climb out of the hole, I'm sure they're not going to be that hard to get out of.
Well, okay, so if I recall correctly, I know May and Sachi have natural dark vision. I know Farina has goggles of the night. Leo, do you have like dark vision from
Yes, I have my Warlock
your
thing.
warlock?
Devil
Okay, so
Sight.
you took Devil Sight. Okay. That is good for me to know in case I use magical darkness on you, and you'll still be able to see through it. So yeah. So so everybody can see. The only person who can't really see as well is Core, because he doesn't have any vision.
What do you mean? I have my glowing eye.
It doesn't give you dark vision, it just lights up.
You're right, but it creates light that allows me to see. I told you
Yeah,
it
for like
produced.
30 feet.
It's better than 0 feet.
That's fair. You guys do look and you see this 40-foot deep pit, and you see a bunch of people who look very drained.
See,
Like,
meat bags. It's a very fun hole to climb out of. I don't know why they haven't actually. Oh right, because meat bags aren't also are actually athletically inferior to the concept of a Forforged.
I feel like
It
you
makes
probably like use them as like step ladders to get out of the hole. To be honest, Core.
no, they wouldn't work. You see, human bones don't work very good as pitons. They don't have enough strength in them.
If you sack enough of them, they'd make a great ladder.
I never thought of it that way before.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's not just humans. You do see other races. You see a bunch of other races. You do
Is there
see.
Haragons?
Yeah, there's Harangons in here.
No. We
You
have to do.
actually do see the Harangon woman that ran that kimono shop. At least Leo, Farina, and May met.
She got taken here?
Yep.
That.
Isn't that...
That's Clunk's wife. We need to save her.
That's his...
Yeah, it's Clunk's. That's who Clunk fell in love with.
Yeah.
And you see this Harangon woman who is probably taller than you.
Who's you?
You,
I know.
Sachi.
Oh, me.
Damn.
Because Harangons can be either small or medium. Clunk just happens to be the smaller version.
I don't like that she's taller than me.
You look like a low bunny.
That's something. Why are you hitting in large reduce?
I thought Haragon's taller than me.
So you're gonna waste
No,
a spell?
no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not actually. Could I use? I'm just gonna dimension door. Could that? How many people can go through my dimension door?
You
Had
and
that-
one other person.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Well, I mean, how about you just go in there, core, start chucking them out of the hole, and catch 'em.
Or we could just leave him here and go kill everything in the cave that we need to kill, and then come back when it's safe.
Yeah, they're kind of a liability at this moment.
Because even if we take him out of the cave, what are they going to do? They're just going to lay on the ground outside the cave.
Exactly. They are and on top of which they're weakened, so we would have to be dragging them on the floor.
Unless our clerics know some way to fix them, but I don't know that.
I do, but it's not worth it.
Well, there you go. There's cores reason.
Well, do we have something for like a mass healing?
Well,
I have it. Well,
Roll me. Anyone who wants to roll me Arcana or Religion check.
Mm,
Actually, no. I'm not even gonna make you roll.
Religion.
Clunk literally told you guys. They just need to rest.
Ah.
Like they
Alright.
just need to rest, and they will be better.
All right, we'll let them chill.
so it's
and,
safer resting at the bottom of the pit right now. Exactly.
Yeah. While you were being taken away, Core, did you see like how many of those shadow people there were?
There's about 50. There was approximately 50 of them that passed by while I was waiting for you to catch up.
Did you say 50? Like 50, not 15, 50?
You can one-shot him,
Yes.
Sachi. Why are you so
Five.
concerned?
I can't punch out 50 of them.
Oh, okay. Now the fucking excuses come out. I see.
You
Okay.
think I have 50 fucking psychic lances that I can just chuck out my own fucking ass? Huh, Turtle?
Yes.
Leo?
Why not?
Yes.
Well, I can't. I don't know.
I know.
many
I know they don't
fucking
come out of
people
your
work.
ass. They come out of your fucking face. I know where they come from.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't think we can take 50, but maybe is there like a leader? Maybe there's a source to this power?
Well, the leader I would assume would be one would assume is the Oni that is being spoken about. Although we have yet to identify it, so there's no true there's no true identification on one way or the other.
I will go ahead and mention, May and Farina, you do remember what they're vulnerable to. The shadows, at least.
don't I also know? Is
I
They're vulnerable
don't
to
think you
radiant
saw. I don't think you saw the rate. I know you saw actually. Actually, I think Core is the only one that doesn't know.
no, but I thought they're not weak to like psychic damage because like
No, you just did 25 damage.
was that their health 25 or something?
They had like 20. They had about that health. Yeah.
Okay.
You
I
just
mean,
did their
as-
full health.
As far
that's
as
why
I
they
know,
went
they're weak to
They're
psychic.
not
'cause,
resistant
like,
to psychic, at least. He's saying.
Yeah.
But you, like Leo, Sachi, and Karina and May, you saw May's radiant bell and attack did a lot of damage to
That's good. I don't do radiant damage, so not really much help there.
So it'd be a lot of me. Can I use Radiant Soul then on them? Like have them all congregate into like one area and use that, and then use it
Maybe
to
you
attack
could.
them.
Maybe we can definitely try to do that.
Well, listen to me preach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a game plan. If things go south, I will be using Dimension Door and getting out of there.
All right.
I think this is where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Okay.
We'll next time we will have you guys start to make your search through the cave and potentially find the Oni.
Yay.
Woo!
I mean, I do have to hand it to you, that Core. That was very smart.
I basically
Yeah.
recommend the same thing. I just said we should sacrifice Thalia for it.
Yeah, but
I
that
will-
was gonna die.
No, she would have been fine.
Yeah.
She was been in the fucking hole.
No, but they would be taking energy from her that entire time.
Yeah, but
And
all
she's
those
not
other
like
fucks.
horror where she,
Yeah,
can
but
just fake dead.
there's so many people in that hole.
I mean, the other reason we can follow is because of how heavy core is. Is Thalia that heavy? I don't think so.
It definitely is easier to follow because Core, with how heavy Core is,